So are you going to be funny today, or is there someone else I can speak to? Or...
Plan on being funny.
Yeah.
But don't know. If I'm not good enough, then you can just get someone else in then, I guess.
Fine. All right. Cool. I'm noticing today you're wearing an eye patch on your left eye.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, you see, I was cooking.
Right.
And I was frying off my corn chicken, because I'm a vegetarian, if you didn't know. And the corn chicken just rebelled and
Just flew.
just literally
It just flew into your eye.
flew into my eye. Doesn't help that I've got a glass eye either.
Well, this is the kind of thing that was confusing me. It's just your right eye is clearly the one that's damaged. So why are you wearing an eye patch over your left eye? And then one's a glass eye. So
Yeah.
So you've got a glass left eye with an eye patch over it.
Yeah.
And then your right eye is currently damaged.
Yeah, so I'm struggling, Ben.
Yeah, you certainly are. As you can see,
I can't.
I'm going to say that again.
Okay.
Slightly louder, in the hope that you would understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
As you can see,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a particularly enchanting tabard today.
Okay.
It's green. It's green. And emblazoned on the front of the tabard is the word tuck in big letters. With this in mind, do you think you can beat me in an arm wrestle?
Well, would you keep the tabard on for the arm wrestle?
Probably.
Does it have bells on it?
No.
Yes, I would beat you in an arm wrestle.
I'm just going to move the microphone.
I'm actually left-handed, but
Well,
I'll beat it with my right hand.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's alright, we can edit this out.
Okay.
This is probably the best bit of the podcast, isn't it?
I'm not actually trying.
You're not trying, are you?
I'm not actually trying at all.
I might try and arm wrestle all the people on this podcast or something.
You know, this may take a while.
It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so I think we're all done here for the podcast. I think we'll just leave it at that. What's the biggest hill you've rolled down?
Biggest hill?
Yeah!
Metaphorically?
No, what's the biggest hill you've rolled down?
I'd say a place called Sandal Castle.
Oh, that big?
Yeah,
It's a big hill?
it's massive.
Oh man, how many revs per minute do you think you were doing?
How many what?
RPM.
A lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Big old hill.
massive. It was very intense.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave that there. Now, Daisy,
Yes.
this is the first time I think I've called you by name in this.
Yeah, it is.
Probably should have established who you were before this began. The world is a beautiful and dangerous place.
Mm-hmm.
Like a painting holding some sort of gun sword. So you're right. I might go again if you just...
I'm fine.
Yeah, fine. Sorry. Do you think with all the chaotic unpredictability in this life that there will ever come a time when you say, hand-stretched flatbreads? And if there ever was a time that you would say that, how would you say it and in what circumstances?
Hand-stretched flatbreads.
Hand-stretched flatbreads! Do you think you'd ever say that?
I think...
Why would you say it? Yeah, you would.
Because that's the name of my grandma's cottage.
Is it?
Funnily enough.
Well, that's a massive coincidence.
I would say it in memory. So I wouldn't say it like you said it. I'd say it forlorn.
Whose lawn? You alright?
No, I'm just. So it's just weak spot.
Yeah, getting you to a dark place. It's funny
I thought this was going to be fun.
Well, I thought you were going to be funnier.
You've conned me.
Well, you've just turned up and started laughing about your grandmother, so I'm just...
She's not dead?
Is she not?
No.
Oh.
The cottage burnt down.
Really?
So it's in memory of the cottage, not my grandma.
I've probably killed the wrong woman then.
Again?
Yeah, again. That's why you're here, Daisy. I can't stop killing. Beautiful. So I've been told, Daisy, that you have some questions for me.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
What's your ideal way to die?
Probably peacefully in my sleep, I think. Wouldn't really want to know.
Do you not want it to be heroic?
Maybe, actually, yeah. It's not a bad shout. Yeah, no, I'd probably something heroic, maybe. Like a fight with a Nazi or something. Yeah. You know, I'd like kick him in the nuts or something and he'd like stab me with his penknife.
Yeah, that'd be quite good. People die by vending machines.
Do they? How many per year, do you know?
More than people dying by sharks.
Really? Be great if you had a list.
It would, wouldn't it? But I can't see the list, so...
No. It's amazing you're memorising these questions to answer.
I know,
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I do drama, so... You know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Could afford me.
Drama in the mind. How many pigs do you think you have eaten in your lifetime?
So I think that's a number of questions rolled up into one question. So what do you mean? So say if I've not eaten pig's feet, for example, or a snout. But if I was to make an entire pig out of sausage meat.
Yeah, like the amount of
how many
produce that you've eaten.
So you need the average weight of a pig, and then you need the average consumption of.
On average.
Yeah. I'll have to get back to you with that. I'll probably have to do some sums.
Well, I think it will make you think when
48.
you work it out. 48?
Yeah.
In your lifetime?
Yeah.
Well, I think you've eaten more than that.
How long have you known me?
I've known you long enough to seen you delve into a pork wrap at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Eating a bacon sandwich.
Yeah, but how much of that?
And that's 48 pigs in itself. You're like an animal.
You got another question?
Yeah. Why are you wearing a ferret carcass around your neck?
because, as you know, it complements the tabard.
Right. I can't see it, but I can smell it. And it's like the elephant in the room, just thought I'd...
But it's a dead ferret. And it's around my neck.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice it's a trend. I think I've talked about killing an animal in every single one of these podcasts. So...
It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone actually listened to these, I'd be in a lot of trouble, I think.
Is anyone else going to listen to these?
Well, probably you and your stupid boyfriend.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright, fine. Is that it? You got any more? Or?
That's it from me.
No, fine, alright.
I need to go give my eyes a bath.
I tell you, actually, you might like this. I did one of those internet quizzes the other day that tells you who you are. So it asks you all these questions. It tells you who you are, and it was really weird. I was like, oh, who am I gonna be? And it had that thing like that, the little buffering things that goes around. It's like, just calculating who you are, and it told me I was Halle Berry.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So how mad is that? I know it's like where
crazy.
Yeah. So the first question, right, was like, where and when were you born? And I say, obviously, I was born in Cleveland, Ohio in 1966. And then it's asking me what Bond film I was in, and I say Die Another Day, because I was in Die Another Day. And then it says, were you ever married to baseball player David Justice? And I'm like, yeah, I was formerly married to baseball player David Justice. And then I think for the last question, something like, did you win an Oscar for your role in Monsters Ball in 2001? And I'm like, yes. So it's like, does the buffering thing, with a little finger, and it says you're Halle Berry. How mad is that? Yes. So I might have to, change what this podcast is about, because apparently I'm Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Yeah. So it's crazy. So I saw a similar thing here. It's a little quiz I'll just bring up here. I mean, you just try this out, see if.
Yeah.
Fine. So, have you ever served? Sorry, just trying to get my eyes so I can read this. Have you ever served in the Durham Light Infantry?
Yes.
Yes. So okay, you have served in the Durham. Brilliant. I know. So yeah. So that's the first question, and then it says, did you die on the 14th of January 1977?
Yes.
Yes. Brilliant. Okay, and I think the last one they've got here it's narrowing it down the options. Okay. It says, was it your handling of the Suez Crisis bringing about your resignation as Prime Minister?
Yes.
So yeah, apparently you're Anthony Eden.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so yeah, you served for 2 years as Prime Minister of the UK. So yeah, that's mad. It's mad. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's a good little...
So if anyone wants to go online and do that, I'll.
Really found myself.
Yeah, I can't remember the address for that. I'll have to put that up on the online or something if I can think about it. I'll put it on MySpace or something. I keep receiving messages from people about the podcast, and apparently it's a little bit too lowbrow, is what I've heard. Apparently I should be using the fact that I have a postgraduate degree in performance to talk about something more creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought what we do for this bit is just take a moment to cover some of the more recent developments in the world of performance.
Brilliant.
Theatre, art, live art, that sort of thing. So, I mean, I've got this fantastic show that I saw last week, and I can just remember the name of it. It's Matthew Dyer and the guitar playing monkey. So yeah, it was just this kind of...
What's it like?
Somber and touching, There is a sort of giant 6-foot animatronic monkey on stage playing a guitar for about 2 hours. Running time 2 hours or something. I won't go into it too much. But
No,
it's,
yeah,
it's
okay,
it takes you on a journey. And when I came out at the end of it, I didn't know who was the monkey and who was the guitar. You know, and that's how you should feel about
yeah.
it.
If you leave a theatre feeling
changed. Yeah, changed, you know. Okay. So I mean, is there another one you've got there?
Oh,
or?
yeah. So yeah, I went and saw.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I got a cough.
Yeah.
Got the cough.
Probably should we can reschedule this.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So I saw this amazing, I'm not sure if it was a man or a woman, but you know, gender, millions of genders nowadays. Schleif Baby Ray. Have you heard of him? No?
I'm not sure I have. No, sorry. I just
Schleif.
That did tickle me somehow. Schleif Baby. No, I can't say I've heard of him. No.
Well, them, because they're gender fluid. I'm not sure what gender they were.
I think I'm getting that cough off you actually.
So they were in this piece, and it was.
What was it? Was it like
it was
music
mad.
Or drama?
It was a musical actually.
Okay, it was like
I was a bit like, oh, but it's this musical called Covered in Algae.
Is that it?
No, and it was sponsored.
It was
by Aldi.
So
it's called Covered in Algae, and sponsored by Aldi.
It's hard to get a musical off the ground sometimes. You need that financial support, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Aldi is that hidden gem. No one expected it. So it was brilliant. It was covered in algae, the stage. It was...
Yeah,
The seats were covered in algae. It was a mess when I left, but... No, it was great. It was like... Schleif was on the stage, suspended in the air, in a tutu.
Yeah.
And a bandana.
Yeah.
And they were singing about...
Yeah, can you remember the songs?
I don't even know it was about, like, traffic.
Yeah.
Both traffic in Bristol and around the country, and human trafficking. And it was just incredible. It's like you got to be there and you got to see it.
You got to be there.
You
were
covered in algae,
see it
and
believe it.
Aldi was there selling sausages and.
How many pigs worth?
10.
10 pigs.
Not that many sausages, because as the show was going on, they were trying to sell you things, and it was a bit awkward.
Yeah, like, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's like I want to listen to it, but.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got another one here, and it's fantastic. I just had to sort of write this one down, and yeah, let's have a little look at this. I think it's like a new sort of spoken word piece by Brian Tankard, and it's called Flannels, and he sort of talks through every flannel that he's used in his life as he rubs them over his body, and he talks about how that sort of relates to, like, each flannel has a memory. Like,
wow.
the day my dad taught me how to shave, and he's like rubbing like this like red sort of crimson flannel over his chin, you know, and then like another one where he's like washing his balls with like a fucking nice little blue flannel. Yeah, he's washing his balls with a blue flannel. You're right. You just tuning that bit there.
Sorry. No, yeah. Yes. I was lost in the story.
Yes.
Of the flannels.
Yeah. You got anything else for the listeners?
Yeah, I've also been to theatre quite a lot this week.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've both been 5 times each.
It's weird coincidence.
I mean, we've been as many times as there are pieces of paper on the table.
So I actually did go to a little indie theatre earlier this week and saw an exceptional actor called Peter Burb.
Peter Burb. How's that spelled?
Burb. B-U-R-B.
Like blurb, but without the L.
Yeah.
Okay, just so everyone can get blurb.
Burb.
Burb. Sorry.
Burb.
Burb. Right.
It's confusing at first.
Oh, yeah,
you get used to it.
And what was the piece called?
It was called No Deep Vein Thrombosis. Sorry. No Mercy.
Do you want to just say that again to everyone?
No deep vein. Sorry, I've got that cough again.
Yeah.
It just keeps.
Yeah, it's like you're not even coughing. It's just so bad.
It's like a cough without the cough.
Yeah.
In my chest.
You ever get those cough without write in, please, listeners. So just want to try and say that.
So it was
without coughing.
No deep vein thrombosis, no mercy. With Peter Bourbon. Oh, how do I even begin? It was like.
Well, if you could please begin and tell me how it went.
It was a massive, massive human corpse on the stage.
How massive?
Massive. It was like, have you ever been to a panto and seen the giant from Jack of the Beanstalk? It was like that big. It was massive. And they were doing an autopsy on stage.
Right.
Yeah, Peter was just cutting him up, and he was just
it was just
shreds and
a live autopsy on stage.
Yeah.
Of a giant.
Giant man.
What do you think the metaphor was for
sorry, no deep vein thrombosis, no mercy.
Yeah.
The metaphor was don't perform an autopsy on a giant man or you will get very messy.
Well, thank you for sharing these.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what I'll have to do, as I think we'll call this an episode. I haven't really got anything funny to say to end it, so we'll probably just end it here.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.